take you to breaking news we've got coming in about the INDIA opposition. We're learning as we speak that hectic parleys are taking place in the opposition camp. After the INDIA meeting yesterday, leaders met at Sanjay Raut's home. Akhilesh, Raghav Chadha, Sanjay Singh have all been in. Akhilesh Yadav is of course the Samajwadi Party, Raghav Chadha is the Aam Aadmi Party, Sanjay Singh from the same. So there is clearly a discussion of some kinds going on. We'll just go over to our reporters to understand a little bit more about the context around these parleys as they're taking place yesterday. Remember, we told you a little earlier that the broad consensus publicly at the INDIA meeting had been that the role of the INDIA would be as an opposition. There seemed, again publicly, to be a consensus of sorts around that they would not be at all attempting to approach leaders from the NDA large alliance right now. This is even though in the beginning, you remember, we'd seen some approach. We'd seen, for example, Sharad Pawar call up Nitish Kumar. We'd seen some softness and bonhomie take place across party lines and across alliance lines. Yesterday, though, at the meeting that took place, again, the public statement that was put out by the INDI was that they would remain very much in the opposition because the BJP had the mandate. Now, have things changed? What exactly does this mean that leaders are right now meeting at Sanjay Raut's house, that they're in a huddle? To bring you more context on that, we'll have a reporter joining us in just a second to tell you a little bit more about what this implication is. Let's go over to our colleague Shireen. Shireen, we've just laid out for our audiences the makeup of the leaders that are at Sanjay Raut's home right now. But Shireen, clarify for our audiences, when we're saying that hectic parleys are on right now in the opposition camp, they're hectic parleys to what measure? Because yesterday the sentence that came out from the opposition INDIA meeting seemed to be that we're going to be in opposition. We're not looking to do government formation. Is this a change in that, or is this something else? Tell our audiences.
Well, there is no change in the statement that has been released by the India Alliance. Yesterday they passed a resolution, and if you see the bottom line, the end of the resolution said that we will continue to fight against the BJP rule of the government, and we will be a strong opposition. And this is exactly what the unanimous decision of all the India Alliance partners have been, that right now the numbers are not in our favor, and this is with a fractured mandate, forming a government will not really survive even over a year, and that is why they have decided to sit in the opposition. Now the question is, who is going to be the leader of opposition? What is going to be their strategy? Now, when we specifically talk about the Congress party, it is the second single largest party with around 99 seats. So the leader of opposition by rule has to be from the Congress party. Apart from that, what is in the Congress parliamentary party meeting, a decision will be taken that who is going to be the leader of opposition. Now, when we talk about India Alliance altogether, they have still not chosen who is the convener or the face of the India Alliance. That is, of course, is something that is going to be discussed with all the partners, and that is why perhaps we are seeing a hectic parley, because after Congress party, it's Samajwadi Party that came up with the largest seat. So who is, will a prominent seat be supposed to be given to Samajwadi Party, to Akhilesh Yadav? All this, of course, the discussion is going on. That is why we are seeing a simultaneous meeting between Abhishek Banerjee, Akhilesh Yadav going on. On the other hand, we are seeing Sanjay Singh meeting Sanjay Raut, Raghav Chadha also there. So all this is to discuss the strategy of the opposition, whether there should in fact be a convener and who should be the convener. All this is the discussion at this point.
Tell us a little bit, Shireen, about where the chips are landing on that question of whether there should be a convener and who should be the convener. That's a question we know that the INDI has been plagued with for months now. In fact, at yesterday's meeting, we were telling our audiences this would be discussed and finalized. Clearly, it hasn't been. Just tell our audiences what the different sentiments are within the parties.
Well, earlier before the elections, there was in fact a number of parties who said that we need to have a convener, and that is why perhaps TMC's Mamata Banerjee and Aam Aadmi Party's Arvind Kejriwal had in fact proposed the name of Mallikarjun Kharge. But at that point of time, Mallikarjun Kharge said that our focus should be to fight against the BJP. The strategy of the election need to be the focus, and convener can be decided much later. Now, yesterday, this question was specifically asked to Sharad Pawar also, saying that there is no lack of consensus when it comes to convener. We are very much united who to make the convener of India Alliance. But at the same time, right now, we need to focus on our strategies as opposition. So it seems the convener post is just getting delayed and delayed further. Because, when we are talking not just about 5, 6 parties, it is an alliance with over 28 parties. So to come to a consensus could be a difficult point at this point of time for the India Alliance.
But tell our audiences, Shireen, a little bit more about who the names are in the offing. From the beginning, we've said Mamta Banerjee, Nitish Kumar, when he was a part of it, obviously now he's a part of the NDA, but he was at one point looked at as the chief convener. Obviously, Mallikarjun Kharge, Rahul Gandhi, these are familiar names. Tell us, right now, Samajwadi Party is the party that's really made a surprising dent beyond the Congress, for example, as you were just saying, beyond the TMC. Are they now a name that's in the offing? Tell us more.
Well, absolutely. Party who have bought in these many seats in their kitty. So, of course, a prominent seat or a prominent spot in the India Alliance is something that is expected when it comes to Samajwadi Party. But also there are other parties like the DMK from the south who have also performed really well. When we talk about Mahavikas Aghadi, they together have got around 30 seats. And given the fact that how Sharad Pawar is in fact a very veteran politician, it could be pertinent to note whether he could be getting a post, because he as a politician is someone who, cutting across the party lines, have relationship with other leaders as well. Prominently when we talk about Chandrababu Naidu, Nitish Kumar, he is close to them. So will he be the face, or Mamta Banerjee for that matter? She is also in fact close to Chandrababu Naidu, Nitish Kumar, because all this is to keep in mind what is the future holds. Because remember, the India Alliance has not ruled out no confidence motion. They have said right now we are not trying to form the government, but at the right time, at right opportunity, we will try to stake claim. So that means that the no confidence motion is something that is not ruled out by the India Alliance.
Okay, all right. Shireen, thank you for that context. In terms of meetings,